Welcome to Podnutz Daily, episode number 198. We're here with Eric Fiore from Phillipsburg, PA. And Eric, tell us the name of your website again.
pbergpcrepair.com.
And thanks for joining us, Eric.
No problem.
Eric has been on a couple shows with us so far. And I want to make a quick announcement before we get started into the computer repair jobs that Eric has been working on lately. I put a new feed on the Podnutz.com homepage. It's basically, if you want to listen to Podnutz shows, I think there's no better way than to just get the feed where you have all the shows in one feed. I mean, you might be subscribed through your RSS feed or through iTunes, where you have a separate feed for each show. But my goal is to try to get Podnutz for every day of the week for you guys. Something you can listen to every day of the week, at least on the business week. So we have Monday, we have Podnutz Daily. Tuesday, I have Podnutz, the DIY computer repair podcast. Wednesday, Podnutz Daily again. Thursday, Nuts at Night. Friday is a break day, but then Saturday we do the Great Tech Debate. So you technically have 5 days of a business week, 5 episodes you can listen to in your car. So I'm trying to get Podnutz for every day of the week for you guys. Subscribe to that feed on the Podnutz.com homepage, and you will be able to just get everything all in one feed. So hope you guys will enjoy that. That's all the Podnutz shows. Philly Tech Guys, the Great Tech Debate. My hard drive died. Podnutz Daily, Podnutz, and Nuts at Night, all wrapped into one. Well, Eric, how are you doing these days?
I'm doing good, except for the problems I told you about before, but I won't go into those here because no one cares.
No, people care. You have a leaky bathtub situation, right?
I had a leaky bathtub, but nothing to do with computer repair, so...
It's all right.
I wish it did, though, because I'd probably be able to fix it a lot better than I am.
You'd probably be able to talk a whole episode about it, too, right?
I've been taught 7 episodes on it.
All right. Well, we'll try to put that out of our minds.
Yeah.
So why don't you, fill us in on the latest computer repair jobs you're doing and how that's going?
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I had an HP ZE2000 that it wouldn't. They said it was no video, but really it wouldn't boot up. You wouldn't get a BIOS splash screen or anything. You get to some of the LED lights come on, and they come on and then reboot after maybe 20 seconds or something, and it's kind of intermittent. And I tried a bunch of things on it, but finally, when it did boot up.
Sorry, Eric. What model number was it again?
ZE2000.
A ZE2000 HP?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Why does that make a difference?
Well, I'm trying to get the picture in my mind if I've ever used one of them, and I'm trying to see if I know what the problem is before you finish your story.
Yeah. Well, when it did boot up, I noticed it was running. It belonged to this kid, and his father was trying to get it fixed. But anyways, this kid installed this. It was running XP, but he installed this. I never heard of it, but it's Dark Edition, XP Dark Edition.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
You've seen that before?
It's either Black or Dark Edition. I'm not sure.
Well, this one had Dark Edition, but
okay.
I don't know. It was kind of trying to make it look a little bit like Vista,
right.
And I guess some people could think it looks better, but it looks worse to me. But whatever. Anyways, I think that might have been causing some sort of problem because I took that off. I asked him if there's anything on there he wanted. He said no. So I just reinstalled the normal XP, which I love doing because it's very easy.
Sure. And
it booted up after that. It booted up every time. I think the problem might have actually been in the master boot record. I have a feeling, but I can't swear because I don't know if this Dark Edition does anything with that. But in any case, I don't know if you ever use the Corona's Rescue Zone.
No, what's that about?
But it's like a when you get a Dell or an HP, they have the
recovery partition.
Recovery partition. This does exactly the same thing, but it's for Cronus. But it changes the master boot record so you could boot into that if you want to. So I put the secure zone on there, or rescue zone, whatever it's called. And once it did that, it gave me the exact same problem where it would boot up intermittently. I put the normal XP master boot record on there, and it booted up every time fine after that. So it was kind of weird.
What do you think? Just this Dark XP is it's a hacked version. It's probably not going to be very reliable, or?
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But in any case, I mean, I got rid of it and after I did all that, it was it worked fine. So
So it was a reinstall.
or reinstall.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you could. And I know you said this before, Steve, but you'd be surprised how many people say, "Do you have any data on there?" And they'll say, "I don't care about any data on there." And then to me, why not just reinstall?
Sure.
I mean, unless it's something where you can fix it in 2 seconds, well, you're not going to do it then. But if it's something where it seems like it's complicated or something, I'd just rather do it reinstall. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Right. If they don't need their data or they don't really care
Yeah.
about it, why not? I agree with you. Make it fast and easy and reliable.
Yeah, exactly. All right, the next one is a DV4000 HP,
Right.
and it had the worst malware I've ever seen.
What was it doing?
It was I don't know if you've ever seen this one, but it was called Windows Police Pro. You ever seen that?
I think I seen it one time. Yes.
Oh my God. I swear it would not let you do anything except send the money. And when I mean anything, I do mean anything. You could not insert Internet Explorer. You cannot open any applications. You cannot hit Control or Delete. You couldn't even go into safe mode.
Really.
Nothing. You could only boot into normal mode and then just send them money. I mean, I didn't do that, but I'm sure they would allow that. As system restore, you couldn't go with data remove programs, nothing. So I finally was able to run off the Ultimate Boot CD. I was able to run Super Anti spyware, and that got rid of a ton of stuff. And then I was able to go in and do my normal cleanup, but it was pretty bad. Where just like I said, I don't know if every time you get that Windows Police Pro it does that, but it won't let me do anything.
Well, a couple questions, Eric, before you continue.
Sure.
Is Super Anti spyware built into the new Ultimate Boot CD?
Yes.
Okay, good. And can you get updates on that while it's
Yes.
run? Awesome.
Yes.
Second thing is, what is your normal cleanup procedure?
Because
you said you run that and then you do your normal cleanup procedure. Just curious.
Yeah.
What that is.
Well, it's doing the system restore, then doing CCleaner.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do CCleaner first, because if you do CCleaner first, then you can't do a system restore, because it gets rid of all that, which I found the hard way. So first do system restore, do CCleaner, do Super Anti spyware, do another antivirus. I mean, I kind of switch up, either Malwarebytes or McAfee if they have that installed or whatever, I try to run, at least 2.
Right.
You definitely have to run at least 2 antivirus. But lately I've been running Super Anti spyware. I don't know, I'm kind of liking it again. So
cool.
I switch between. So.
All right, cool.
Let's see what else I got.
And that did it, huh? You were okay?
Yeah. After that, like I said, I had to run something off